All right, gang, welcome to Vineyard Boys Hockey Senior Day. Good opportunity to recognize our seniors leaving the program, been here, given so much. Proud tradition here on the Vineyard. They honor them and their families. The boys end up giving someone special in their family flowers as a thank you. We'll have Jev and Rigo down ice level here in a minute for you. We'll switch around. Chad Mattel on the camera, Ryan Ruley joining you. And we'll read off the three seniors. We'll read off some of their accomplishments as written by the program, and that'll be spoken over the PA system as well for the crowd here to hear it. But we'll give you a clean version of it so you can hear it all at home. And our seniors this year, Wyatt Wiggin, Joe Medeiros, and Griff Callahan. Joe Medeiros, a baseball player as well. So you'll hear PA noise behind me, but I'll read off exactly what they're saying so you get the whole thing. Pretty cool moment for these seniors. Everyone looks forward to this. It's a sweet, bittersweet moment because it means the end is near. All right, so continuing with a proud tradition, we shine the spotlight this evening on our graduating seniors. In keeping with the Vineyard hockey tradition, our seniors will now present flowers to their parents as a gesture of gratitude for their support and encouragement. So we'll take you ice level now. We'll take you down to Jev and Rigo. First up, number 20, Wyatt Wiggin. Teammates will give him some love. Wyatt is known for his exceptional speed and tenacious defense on the ice. Wyatt has played 4 years of varsity hockey and 1 year of varsity lacrosse, demonstrating athletic versatility and always being a positive, supportive teammate. Academically, he is pursuing studies in electrical at New England Technical. Wyatt proudly honors his mother, Jen, and his father, Chris. The Vineyard hockey family thanks you, Chris and Jen. So hopefully you'll see ice level. Yeah, Jevin's bringing you all the action. It's pretty cool. See Wyatt thank his coaches and get to give flowers to his parents. Chris and Jen Wiggin. Looks like his sister's out there as well. Autumn. Number 12, Joe Medeiros. Joe is recognized for his natural athleticism. They're going to let him go through the line here and say goodbye to his teammates, get a little love. Joe is recognized for his natural athleticism, a 3-year varsity hockey player. He began his career as defenseman before his athletic ability and versatility earned him a transition to forward. In addition to hockey, Joe was a 3-year varsity baseball standout, a talent that has earned him the opportunity to continue his baseball career at Roger Williams University, where he will study business management. Joe proudly honors his mother, Mary, and his father, Joe, for their constant support. The Vineyard hockey family extends a sincere thank you to Mary and Joe. So Joe says thank you and gives the coaches a hug and gets recognized by them. And now give his parents, Mary and Joe, flowers. Saw his grandparents are here as well. Proud grandfather. And the captain's up next, Griff Callahan. Griffin is known for his relentless work ethic, fierce competitiveness, and strong leadership both on and off the ice. He was named assistant captain as a junior and earned the honor of team captain in his senior year. With a true passion for the game, Griffin has played a vital role in transforming this team's culture and helping build a strong foundation for the future of the program. An honor roll student, Griffin hopes to attend the University of Vermont or the University of Colorado Boulder. Griffin proudly honors his mother, Melissa, and his father, Bill. The Vineyard hockey family extends our sincere thank you to Melissa and Bill and looks forward to working with you again in the near future, as we do have another Callahan or two coming to the program. Thank you, Griff, Mom, Melissa, and Bill. Congratulations. And thank you to Jevin getting these awesome shots down on the ice. We want to thank our seniors for your dedication. The job is not yet finished. To the parents, thank you for your continued support of Vineyard Hockey. Your time and commitment to the program are truly valued, past, present, and future players. The team is extremely grateful for the proud support of all of our families. Thank you. And thank you to our seniors. So stick with us. We'll probably drop the sound for a few minutes. We'll stay live with you, and we'll roll some of our sponsorships. Stick with us for a little bit before we get this puck going. All right, gang, welcome back to Vineyard Boys Hockey. We recognized our seniors to get started. Now we'll hit the starting lineups, followed by the national anthem. We do not have a roster for SJPII. Do the best we can. We'll get you names if we know them. Tradition continues. Vineyard youth hockey players out at the blue line to greet the starting lineup and the team as they come up. Two Marys, a Gregory. I'm not sure who that is out there. We'll try to find out. Maybe it's... Not sure. To try to find out. Good tradition. Every home game this year we've had at both boys and girls. We've had youth hockey players waiting to greet them at the blue line. If we can hear the names for SJP, we'll get them to you on the PA system. It's a little hard to hear, so bear with us. So this will be the final regular season game for the Vineyard. Starting in goal, number 33, Russell Coogan. Jig Joe Medeiros. Number 2, the captain at center, Griff Callahan. And number 24, Jay Alton. On D, the senior, Wyatt Wiggin. And his partner in the law firm of Waldman and Wiggin, Dylan Waldman, the freshman. So stick with us. We'll run it live for the national anthem, and we'll be right back with you. All right, it's about that time to get started. Like we said, last regular season game will play tonight. Standings official come out Saturday morning. We'll find out when, where, and who we play next week. Both these teams will be in the playoffs no matter what happens tonight. Just a matter of where. If you're the Vineyard, you're in that right now. You're hovering in that 7 to 9 spot in the rankings to come back out on Friday. Win here, would be nice. SJP's thinking the same thing. They wouldn't mind moving up a couple with an upset win. So the captain, Griff Callahan's going to take the drop. Medeiros to his left. Jay Alton to his right. Waldman and Wigan behind him as the D pair. With the senior night, we got thrown off a little bit, so we didn't get you our first period sponsor. We'll get them to you now. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen, Santoro Hospitality Group. Mike Santoro and all his gang, proud supporters of Vineyard Athletics. Corporate team sponsor this year, first period sponsor for Vineyard Boys Hockey. We can't thank them enough. Get out and support your local businesses as they support all of our athletes. Oh, shot on net. Stuck under the pad. Coogan covers it up with assistance from Waldman. Have a face-off in the zone. Looks like Kokoska's going to be on the drop. He's out there with Height and Williamson. Height's going to take it, rush center ice and head wide. He's got Williamson streak in the middle. Shot goes off the stick, near corner. Kokoska's the first one there for pressure, along with Height. SJP's trying to break it out, but good forecheck by the Vineyard. Broken up at center ice. Height's going to come in. He's going to try to give it to Williamson. Williamson tries to get to the dot. Gets ripped around the boards by St. John Paul. Kokoska's there, the delivery man. Williamson comes down, pinches, but SJP sends it. Should be. The arms are up. It will be. And icing, it'll come all the way back. Ted Rosback loves that. Still icing, he says. So, the Vineyard on the face-off. Huffam out there with Gregory. Mattel on the pinch, keeps it in the zone, deep in the corner. Huffam replaces him at the top. Wrists it down to this near corner. Nice play by Huffam. Give the Vineyard a chance. Ooh, big body down low by big Joe Medeiros. At the point, lock a snapshot, save, rebound, juicy. SJP turns it around, heads out of the zone. They'll dump it. Coogan plays it behind the net. Mattel's the first one. He's going to skate it out. He's got the red line. He'll enter the zone. He's got Gregory. Snapshot. Oh, that just missed wide. Vineyard's going to go freshen up the rest of that line. Height's on the chase. Height's going to get it up high slot. Low shot. Just wide in the net. Williamson was there. Down below. Callahan cycles it up towards the top. In the slot. Cross ice pass. Just missed Williamson. Deflected up into the net. Should be a face-off in the zone. It is. So you've got Height, Callahan, Williamson, Cummings, and Halby doing the dirty work on the backside. Puck squirts loose backside on the boards. They'll battle for it. Vineyard comes out with it. Height shot. Oh, sneaky. Williamson tried to stuff it in, covered up by the SJP goalie. So the Vineyard 2 or 3 scoring chances here early. Good goalie play for St. John Paul II. Vineyard's going to get fresh on the front. Gregory, Huffam, and Medeiros will come out. Puck goes behind the net. Medeiros is the first one to it. Center and pass. Deflected. Gregory. Shot. Blocked. Halby tries to keep it in. It is for the moment. Dumped deep in the corner around the net. SJP having a hard time. Vineyard giving them trouble breaking it out. They're going to do it here. Center ice. 1-on-2. Shot. Gloved by Coogan and held on to. Face off in the defensive zone. Right-hand corner of your screen, Santoro Hospitality Group. Go check out all their establishments. A couple of them are closed, getting refreshed for the winter, but Rockfish is certainly open. Get down, check out the nightly specials. Off the drop, it goes in the corner. It's chipped up the boards to Gregory. Gregory's going to move the puck forward, end of the zone, go wide. Shot deflected off the boot, went out front. SJP was able to get it out. Medeiros, good forecheck. Center and pass is broken up by St. John Paul. SJP's breaking it out. Center ice, good back check by Gregory, harassing him. Going to have a penalty on Roe Huffam for interference. Puck went deep in the corner. The only thing between SJP and the puck was Roe Huffam. Vineyard's going to go a man down. 11:33 left in the first period. They'll be shorthanded, barring a goal, until the 9:33 mark. Lockus with it in the corner, pressured, tries to get it up top. SJP keeps it in. They'll work it down in the slot, front, center and pass, deflected. Callahan will take his time. He's going to burn this one up the boards and all the way down. Played by the goalie behind the net. Vineyard will set up. Callahan will go on the forecheck. Good job by Mattel. Met him at center ice. Good stick play. Dumped it back in. The Vineyard gets reset again. SJP will try to bring it out. Callahan on the forecheck. Forces an early pass. Lockus steps up with a backhand. Keeps it out for the moment. Mattel, nice rip down this near side. Outside, other side of center ice. SJP will reset it. 30 seconds gone on the penalty for St. John Paul. I'm sorry, 1 minute gone on the penalty. We're under 1 minute left in the penalty. SJP takes it wide. They come back, centering, looking for help. Broken up, nice job. Shot, pad save by Coogan. They'll swing it to the top. Over to the point, far side. Shot, goal, up top. Right over the shoulder of Coogan. I'm not sure he saw it. Nice snapshot from that far side. It had eyes and went right up under the crossbar. St. John Paul capitalizes on the power play. They'll go up 1-0. 10 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first period. Vineyard got work to do. Back to full strength, 5-on-5 hockey after the score. Halby steps up, pushes it over, and dumps it in. Oh, broken up by SJP. They're going to go the other way. They're going to enter the zone. Good back check by Williamson. Back behind the net. Halby's the first one to it. He'll try to chip it up to Height. Intercepted. Shot. Oh, that might have. Oh, boy. That hit the sidebar, trickled up almost on the shoulder area of Coogan. Luckily, it trickled out and off the backside. We'll get a whistle. Face-off, near side dot in the defensive zone. Vineyard's got to get moving here. Callahan will be on the drop. Cummings plays behind the net, kicks it all the way around. Williamson centering ice pass all the way over to Height. Height hard into the zone, looking for help, drops it. Callahan too hard to handle. Squirts behind the net. Callahan will have it. He's looking center. Shot, gloved, rebound, juicy. Covered up by St. John Paul. Face-off inside the zone for the Vineyard. Medeiros, Jay Alton, Donnie Gregory on the ice. Backside, Waldman and Wigan, the law firm. SJP kicks it out of the zone. It's a foot race. Wigan takes a good hook. No call. SJP center and pass. They got a guy. Deflected. Medeiros trying to get it out. Good job by St. John Paul keeping the pressure in. Up to the top. Shot high. Glove this time by Coogan. So St. John Paul doing a good job of keeping that offensive zone pressure on the Vineyard. Vineyard came out hot, had 3 or 4 scoring opportunities, and SJP has turned the tide here. The last couple minutes has been all them. Gregory slaps it forward. The Vineyard trying to advance it out of the zone. They can't. It gets dumped back down in the corner for SJP. Sticks are flying, bodies are flying. Center and pass shot goes wide. Medeiros, good body work in the corner. SJP's got 2 skaters heading to that puck every play. Gregory comes out of the scrum with it. It's going to go wide. Comes middle. Shot high over the crossbar. Alton's trying to play it. They got a high stick coming. Whistle. Alton got a stick on it while it was up high, and the puck will go all the way down into the Vineyard's defensive zone. Wyatt Wigan retrieves his stick from the ice from the ref at the stoppage. Face off. Callahan's there for it. It goes up top. SJP snapshot. Hits a boot. Goes wide in the far corner. Vineyard cycles it backside to Mattel. Mattel's looking for a little help. He's going to send it up high off the boards. It's gloved by Williamson. Dropped on the ice and played. Center and pass for Height. Just misses. Mattel backside takes in the zone. Sends a low rocket. Covered up by SJP. Face off in the zone for the Vineyard. Lockus and Mattel on the backside. Callahan, Height, and SJP got called back. The ref saying too late of a switch on the line. Making him put a few people back. Williamson's out there for the Vineyard. Height retains possession here, tries to drag it, broken up by St. John Paul. They'll dump it into the zone. Mattel will do chase. Quick turnaround by Mattel to Height. Height for Callahan. He'll do the entry. Penalty coming on St. John Paul. Drop pass to Callahan. Deflected, covered by SJP. Too many men on the ice for St. John Paul. So SJP got caught in a change there with too many on. Trying to figure out who's going to sit. Nobody knows who. They said, no, not me. I don't blame them. They're like, it wasn't my fault, coach. So that's one the bench has got to eat most likely. Happens from time to time. Gregory takes the face off. It goes up high. Mattel kicks it left to Medeiros. Back to Mattel. Mattel gets in the slot. Shot. Oh, that was in. Goal! Mattel, a nasty snipe up top. Just went under the crossbar and up into the corner. Nice shot. Goalie didn't see it coming. That baby went up high and fast. The Vineyard ties it up 1-1. Maximus Mattel. So the Vineyard capitalizes right away on the power play. That should go down as Mattel from Medeiros. That was a laser up top. We got the scoreboard up for you. I forgot to put it up. My fault. But we're up and accurate now. Has to be played by Coogan. Halby's the first one there with pressure from St. John Paul. Puck squirts backside. Williamson will be there. Tries to drag it but gets bodied. Halby takes it over. He's going to send it to Height, who tries to get it in the zone. He'll recollect it and dump it now. Gave Callahan and Williamson a chance to chase it. SJP dumps it up and out. Vineyard will reset with Cummings in their own defensive zone. Cummings will skate it up, backhands it off the boards for Medeiros, just a little too far. It'll come back to Cummings. They'll look to start it over again. Near side to Waldman. Waldman, far side on the entry to Gregory. Gregory shot. Ooh, gloved and bounced out. Alton's there, puts it out front. Gregory shot. Oh, deflected. Juicy out front. Good opportunity for the Vineyard again. Shot off the side of the net. Wiggins down deep. Sends it up high. Just misses Waldman. That'll be free. Coogan. Oh, Coogan. Dangerous play. Kicks it. Far side. Had to be played by Waldman in a hurry. Vineyard's going to go entry. Medeiros. Shot. Glove save and a beauty by SJP. That was a nice shot by Medeiros. Vineyard's going to change it up, as is SJP. The second. Callahan will be on the drop. Williamson to his left, Height to his right. This game's tied up 1-1. Courtesy of Max Mattel on the power play. Put one high up underneath the bar. 5:45 left in the first period. Lacus shot low, covered up by the goalie. Face off in the zone for the Vineyard. Bottom right-hand corner. Pay attention, folks. Corporate team sponsor, Santoro Hospitality. Mike, Jen, all the gang at his establishments proud to support Vineyard Boys Hockey. Our first period sponsor all year. Get down and support them. Get the Rockfish. Get a special. That money goes right back into your Vineyard athletes. Another opportunity for the Vineyard. SJP trying to break it out. Good pinch by Mattel. Strong on the boards. In for the moment. Ricochets out. Lacus will give chase in his own zone. To Williamson. Williamson up the boards. Dumped right back in. Delayed offsides on SJP. I don't know what the call was. It wasn't the delayed offsides. It was something on the Vineyard. They're going to have a face-off in the zone. Got to talk about our pregame sponsor. Didn't get a chance for that too. Atrex. Check them out online. They work with Bauer. Do a lot of stuff in the shoe industry. They help purchase the warm-ups this year. Can't say enough. Alton with the body. SJP keeps it in from the point, far side. They'll move it around. Vineyard trying to get out. Medeiros is there. Donnie Gregory, center ice, now blue line. He's going to use his wheels, carve it in. Ooh, backhand just wide of the net. Had an opening there as well. SJP high off the glass. They like that play. Cummings with the speed will be the first one there. Around the back of the net. Takes a peek. Center and pass off the edge of the stick of Medeiros. Good body by Gregory. Dumps it in the zone. Vineyard's going to try to change a couple. Here comes SJP. Shot blocked by Cummings. Ricocheted into the goalie. Had to be kicked away. Fighting for it in the corners, Halby. Cummings will go try to help. Backhands it up to Joe Medeiros. Joe tries to get it out. For the moment, it's still in. Halby sends it up off the boards. JP turns it right around. Right back into the zone. D-to-D pass from Cummings to Halby. Halby's going to look center. It's intercepted. Dump back in the zone. Cummings is the first one there behind the net. He's taking his time, seeing what he's got. We're under 3:45 left to play in the first period. Halby to Cummings. Cummings will go center ice to Callahan. Too much to handle. SJP alertly backhands it and goes for a half a shift change. Halby collects it, sends it around the backside. Fresh legs in for SJP, keeps it in the zone. Cummings and Callahan will do battle in the corner. Callahan will come out with it, not surprised. He's a scrapper. Nice center and ice pass to Williamson. Williamson will gain the zone. Snapshot blocked by the defenseman in far corner. SJP tries to rip it out. Williamson keeps it in, down deep. Height's got it. Center and pass is grabbed by the goalie and covered up. We'll have a face-off inside the zone. Chad Mattel giving you all the looks today. Chris Wiggins got the day off. He's watching his senior play, as it should be. Waldman and Wiggin the loft on the backside. Wiggin on the pinch. Waldman's going to get there and try to keep this one out, but SJP does a good job on the forecheck. Jay Alton dumps it far side. The Vineyard will give chase. Gregory will be the first one in the area. Good body by Gregory. Alton's down there digging in the corner. Looking for a little help. Jay Alton gave the defenseman. Oh, out front, Jay Alton shot, a save, kick to the side, another shot, save. Wow. Good job by the St. John Paul goalie. This one goes all the way down, and Coogan's got no other choice but to cover it up. 2-point shots by Jay Alton. Beautiful saves by the St. John Paul goalie. Give him credit. Came to play today. He's been on. Defensive zone face-off for the Vineyard. Callahan come out to take it. Lacus, Mattel on the backside. Williamson and Height up front. Bangarang will send it up as hard as we can. It was kicked by SJP at center ice and up into the bench. They'll have most likely a center ice face-off. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first period. Score, your Vineyarders 1, St. John Paul 1. The Vineyard will enter the zone. Height near side on the boards. Callahan will pick it up from there. Shot, pad save. Battle down low. Height working the boards. SJP comes out. They're going to send a sizzler all the way down. Should be and will be icing. Should come all the way back down. We're under 2 minutes. 1:48 left in the first period. Your Vineyarders 1. SJP, the second, is also at 1. SJP scored first. The Vineyard tied it up 1-1 on a power play goal by Maximus Mattel from the point. Walked it in. Nice shot up under the bar. It was a beauty. Gloved by Lacus and kept in for the moment. Gregory in the slot, drags it, bodied, up. Lacus has it back at the point, tries to dump it. SJP very stingy. They're good. Trying to get it out. Gregory's going to dance with it up top. Take it around far side, looking for help. Sends it in front. Oh, pad save again. Snapshot, another save. Goalie for SJP is playing very well today. High shot deflected by Medeiros out front, just wide of the net. We're approaching 1 minute to play in the period. Joe Medeiros tries to drag it, but no, says SJP. They clear it out. Now they're going to enter the zone, dump it. They're going to go for a change. We're under 50 seconds to play in the first period. Mattel settles it on the boards, backhand up to Jay Alton, who kicks it out of the zone. Back to Mattel. He's going to come in with some fresh legs, go at the zone hard. Drags it, shoots it just off the stick. He'll go after it behind the net, though. Looking for a little help. Backside pass, nice pass by Mattel. SJP, 25 seconds. They're going to try to get a rush in here, far side. Got one guy all by himself for now. Shot, pad save, Coogan. Cummings will take it. He's going to look up, see what he's got. 15 seconds left. Backside pass to Mattel. Mattel shoots it up center ice. Height's going to enter the zone. 6 seconds left. It's going to go wide. Throws it in front of the net. Oh, dangerous. And that'll do it. We'll end the first period. Your Vineyarders won. SJPII the second one. Check out our digital program. Recognize all of our sponsors. We'll see you back for second period action. All right, gang, welcome back. Second period action. Our team corporate sponsor, second period, none other than Sweet Lou Paciello. Sweet Lou and all his crew. Great Harbor Market, Depot Corner, North Line Shell. You can fuel your vehicles at all three, but the kitchen's always open for breakfast and lunch over at Great Harbor. Get all your convenience store needs at all three locations. Get in there, say hi to Jen, anyone behind the counter. Say hi to the gang that makes the kitchen work at Great Harbor. They appreciate it. But we can't thank Lou enough. Catch him in our bottom right-hand corner for the rest of the period. Thanks, Sweet Lou. Appreciate all your help. There we go, bottom right-hand corner. And by the way, during the break, we got a roster for St. John Paul. We appreciate it. The goalie, number 30, Kellen McAleese. His mom came over. She said, thanks for being nice to my son. I said, he makes it easy. He's playing fantastic. Kid played a heck of a first period. We love to give the visiting team some love. They deserve it. Traveled over. Big game today. Final regular season game. See some familiar names on this roster. Graham Murphy. We know the Murphy family over Falmouth Toyota, the one and only best Toyota dealership around. Popular here on the Vineyard. We love them. So the Vineyard, it's got some work to do. Tied 1-1, starting the second period. Lockus will send it up the far side boards. Callahan, drop pass to Height. Callahan, Height shot, glove saved by the senior goalie, Kellen McAleese. SJPII enters the zone. Far side pass broken up for the moment by Lockus. Behind the net, Mattel, the first one there for the Vineyard. He'll skate it up near side. He's on his horse. Red line, blue line, he'll enter. Snapshot wide of the net. Karam's around the glass. Jeez, he came in hot to block that one. Sold out with the body. Center and pass just gets missed. Williamson grabs it, dumps it nice and high in the air. Gregory and Height will give chase. Off Gregory's stick, Height's stick. Bounces out of the zone. Vineyard will collect it. Joe Medeiros try to get something going. Center and pass to Gregory. Nice hit at center ice. Sebastian Tropiano. Going to call, I believe, offsides on the Vineyard. Good body there by SJP. Stop the rush by Gregory. A face-off just outside the offensive zone. Gregory will take the drop. Vineyard enters the zone. A lot of SJP defenders there. They'll turn it around quick. They'll go on the rush. They'll dump it to the left of Coogan. Center and pass goes wide. Here come the Vineyarders. Jay Alton's got it. Going to Medeiros. Medeiros will enter the zone. Looking for help. Shot. Oh, another big save. Low. SJP defender gets pushed. Wipes out the net. Jay Alton was there with him. Number 7, that was Graham Murphy. Good play. Face off. It's going to be to the side of McAleese. 13:24 left in the second period. A 1-1 game. Big game for both Cape and Islands teams here. Face off actually outside of the zone. Callahan keeps it in for the moment. Looks for help, but it's intercepted by SJP. Callahan, like a bulldog, gets it down to Height. Williamson's in the scrum, trying to keep it deep. They do for the moment. James Mullen, sophomore for SJP. Halby comes in on a pinch. He's going to get called here. They're calling for a trip. I don't know what that call is. There's no trip to be found. He pinched on the zone, went by the point man for SJP. There was barely any contact. That's an odd call there. I don't know. Snowden's looking for an explanation over on the bench. They didn't even really make contact. He pinched and run around him to try to keep the puck in the zone. So SJP will go up a man here for 2 minutes, barring a score or another penalty. Penalties at 12:57 remaining in the second period. So we'll see even strength barring any of those things we talked about at 10:57. Vineyard was able to capitalize on their power play. We'll see if SJP can do the same. Thank you to our Mr. Skiz Braillard for the delivery. A little hot chocolate. Appreciate you, Skiz. SJP trying to enter the zone. They do, near side. Fresh ice makes the puck a little faster. It went down that corner quick. They pop out. Turnover in front of the net. Angus Cummings, 28 on your screen, turns on the Jets. Is able to enter the zone with it. Trying to keep it deep, but it's taken away. Good play by SJP. Number 12, Finian Short. Short's going to take it all the way around on the boards. Controlled by Sean Monahan in the corner. Chris Hayward, in the corner. SJP working it around below the goal line now, back looking for some help, looking for center and pass. Backside, they're going to try to stuff it home. Save Coogan, second save Coogan. It's out front, it's Juicy. Here comes Gregory, he's got speed. 1-on-none. Backhand score! Donnie G broke it out short-handed. Went backhand, just a little bit too much to handle for McAleese. SJP put McAleese in a bad spot there with Gregory 1-on-none, and Gregory was able to capitalize. 11:36 left in the second period. Your Vineyarders 2, SJP the second 1. So the Vineyard gets the shorthanded goal. Good way to start this second period. SJP dumps it far corner. Lockus will be the first one there. Takes a good body. SJP works it around to the top. Snapshot wide of the net. Frazier up here at the point. Just an 8th grader for SJP. Chip out by Medeiros. Frazier's going to give chase for SJP. Good body by Medeiros. Sends Frazier into the corner. We got a whistle. He did go in awkward. We hope he's okay. We never like to see that. Nobody ever likes to see that. We hope Mr. Frazier is okay. Went in awkwardly, but it looked like it was body and not head. That's the good news. He's moving around and probably a little uncomfortable. So while we're waiting there, we'll talk about our second period sponsor, Sweet Lou Paciello. Lou's always been a proud sponsor of Vineyard Athletics. This time around, it's Vineyard Boys Hockey in the winter season. Lou's got Northline Shell, Great Harbor Market, and Depot Corner. Well, now this is odd. We've got all of a sudden now we've got a hand up. There was never a hand up for a penalty. All of a sudden there's a hand up, and they're going to call a penalty. There was nothing originally called on the play. Snowden and Mary are questioning the call here. This is an awfully late call. Way late here. There was no hand that went up on the initial. The hit happened way out here, up in the zone, just inside the blue line. So we're worried about Mr. Frazier, of course. That's our main concern here. Yeah, he's moving around, which is good. I think they're just precautionary, making sure he's all right here. Talking to him. He did go in, hit the boards pretty hard. So we're going to stay live, but what we're going to do here is we're going to swing this camera and we're going to put up that we want you to stay with us. We're going to put the sound is off and we'll call it an intermission. All right, folks. We have an injury timeout. We're going to stay here live, but we're going to keep the sound off for you. So stick with us. Stick with us, and we are going to come back as soon as we can, okay? Thank you. All right, gang, we're back live. Waiting with us. We want to make sure everything was okay here. If you were with us before, there's no secret. I don't mind saying it, but Pepper Frazier, player for St. John Paul II. We know Pepper, originally from Nantucket, good kid. Wishing him the best. He was moving around. I think hopefully it's precautionary, and his mom was here. It's huge, so the Vineyarders wish him the best. We hope he's okay. So we're back here. St. John Paul is on the power play. There was a called after the fact, so they'll be on the power play for 2 minutes. We're down to 140. They're in the zone, working it around, out in front of the crease. Goes by in a hurry and into the corner. SJP swings it all the way to the far side. Good job by Gregory and Kokoska to get it out of the zone. SJP's trying to get it back together. Donnie Gregory, great job on the forecheck. Dumps it in the zone. 1:15 left on the power play for SJP. Here they come. Finian Short came in hot into the zone. Bodying in the corner by Lacus. Vineyard's able to grab it. It looked like it was Mattel. Sends it all the way down. Played by McAleese. Nice pass over the blue line into the zone by SJP to Sebastian Trepiano. They're going to come near side into the slot. Has shot here at the dot. They do. Out loose. Juicy. Covered up by Coogan. The assistant captain. Number 23, Chris Haywood, was there, the senior out front. So face-off, defensive zone to Coogan's left. Taylor Richardson will be at the dot along with Callahan for the drop. Stalemate. Vineyard's able to get possession, send it all the way down. 30 seconds remaining on the power play for SJP. They'll try to break it out of their zone. Sean Monahan brings it in. Scrum up by the blue line. Vineyard's able to get possession. Wiggins sends it all the way down. We're at 10 seconds left. SJP turns it quick. 21, Taylor Richardson gets it in the zone. Fast, deflected off the boot of Wiggins. That one hurt. Good job, Amos Sauer at the blue line to tie it up and get it out of the zone. Taylor Richardson doing the chasing for SJP. Good forecheck. Good body by Richardson to tie it up in the corner. Backside flip for the Vineyard. It's going to go. It's going to be a foot chase. Big Joe Medeiros striding out. Good job to keep it in for the moment. Callahan's there. He's going to go deep in the corner. Center and pass. The Joe snapshot deflected. SJP is going to come the other way. Cummings trying to handle it center ice. Dumps it for the moment in the zone. SJP goes for the stretch pass deep. Weird bounce off the boards while they were going for a shift change. Cummings will collect it. Try to break it out. Backhand into the zone. SJP sends it right back out. Waldman will be there with pressure from number 3. He's not on the roster I have, so I apologize. Cummings down deep into the corner and around the backside. Williamson will grab it midway. Looking for help. Center and pass. Oh, he was looking for Gregory. Just got deflected. Gregory throws it low. Pass save. McAleese covers it up alertly because Williamson was coming in from that far side. Face-off in the offensive zone for the Vineyard. 7:18 left in the second period. Vineyarders 2, St. John Paul the second 1. Our ref's not very forgiving for St. John Paul. They try to get these shift changes in. He won't let them. It's weird. They're coming on the ice before he's got his hand up, and then he tells them no. So coaches are probably like, what are we doing here? Face-off for Callahan. SJP gets thrown out of the face-off. Didn't look like anything happened there. Not sure what, but even draw down in the corner. Both teams will go to work. SJP pops it out. It'll be a foot race. Lacus is going after it. Again, 3. I don't have him on my roster. 23, Chris Hayward down in the corner. Now behind the net. He'll take possession. Looking for help. He's got Mattel. Takes it from him. Mattel's going to try to go the other way. He puts it up the boards high, and it'll go all the way down. Should be and is an icing. Again, we want to thank our second period corporate sponsor, Sweet Lou Paciello. Great Harbor Market, Depot Corner, and Northline Shell. You can get fuel for your vehicles and machines at all three locations. The kitchen at Great Harbor is open for breakfast and lunch. And don't forget pizza nights. Deep dish pizza, Sicilian style around. And all three offer all your convenience store needs. Gregory on the drop with 21, Taylor Richardson. Vineyard comes out on top on this one. Jay Alton will take it into the zone. Good D by SJP. They'll go high and off the boards. Big hit behind the play by Jay Alton. We're going to have a whistle. Jay Alton with big body contact behind the play. Some shenanigans away from the play. Some frustrations by both teams. We hope this gentleman's okay that's down on the ice. Coach is coming out to check on him. It didn't look like any intent or dirtiness there. Jay finished his check. Just in an awkward place on the boards. We hope that SJP is okay. Tanya, we got a great trainer. She's out to check on him. They're going to call another penalty here. Again, there's no arm up during the play, but afterwards, because there's some type of injury, they're calling penalties. I don't understand here. That looked like a clean hit, just in not a great spot. And they're going to call a major here on Jay Alton. Sean Monahan, tough player. He's been playing great today. Hope he's okay. He's taking his time. Looks like he wanted to get up, but the trainer told him relax for a second. So, tough kid, obviously. Sean's a junior. His teammates are over there. Finian Short and James Mullen. Making sure their guy's okay. So there's a 5-minute major up on the board for the Vineyard for the hit Jay Alton put on him. I don't think there was any intent there at all. But the refs obviously trying to keep control of the game, make sure everyone's okay. We'll stay with you for this one for a little bit. Hopefully we can stay on the broadcast. If we can't, yeah, here we go. He's getting up. Good, thank God. Good job, that young man. Clearly a tough kid, like we said. He's been playing his heart out today, so. His teammates, a few more coming out to touch base with him. Make sure he's okay. So the Vineyard is going to be in a hole here. 6:35 left in the second period. They're going to be down a skater for 5 minutes of it. Barring any changes, they'll get a man back at 1:35. So we'll get back to hockey here. Good to see that young man up and going back to his own bench. So the Vineyard got work to do. Got to put the hard helmets on here and battle their way back. They are up 1. That's the good news. 2-1. 6:35 left in the second period. Be short-handed for a bit. Sauer's coming on the ice. Sauer's going to be out with Gregory and Mattel and Lacus. SJP going to try to capitalize here on the penalty. Vineyard did score short-handed on the last power play for SJP. Shot on goal, save Coogan, early whistle. Puck still was loose. I don't know if they lost sight of it or thought it was in the glove. They'll bleed dead and it'll go to that far dot for a face-off. Gregory will be on the drop. SJP wins it, first body to it in the corner. They'll cycle it around near side. Puck pops loose a little bit. Gregory gives a hack at it, trying to get it out. He's going to maintain it and get it out. SJP takes it back to their D zone to collect themselves. Try to break, get something going. .23, shot on goal, rebound, juicy. Chris Haywood with a nice shot low on Coogan. Coogan was able to kick it out. SJP going back to work. Gregory, good forecheck, turns and throws one on net just wide. He'll settle down behind the net. SJP gives it a hack and gets it out of the netting. They're going to try to trip it up to Haywood. Into the zone, but right back out. Mattel kicks it back. Gregory will do the forecheck. SJP trying to get something going. Picked by Gregory. Good pressure by Gregory on Finney and Short. Forced a turnover for the moment, but St. John Paul turns and burns. They try to break it out, and Mattel sends it back in deep. We're at 3:30 left in the penalty kill for the Vineyard. Stretch pass misses. We'll have a whistle. It'll be icing on SJP. It'll come all the way back down. Bottom right-hand corner. Sweet Lou Paciello, and we'd be remiss if we didn't mention his father, Fran, who did so much for the community. Huge supporter of Vineyard Athletics for so many years. Paciello family always takes care of Vineyard student athletes. Halby puts the pressure on in the zone. SJP turns, tries to get it out. Has to slow it up. Taylor Richardson dumps it in on the backhand for SJP around the back of the net. It'll squirt out to the point. They'll kick it back deep into the corner. Center and pass just missed. Graham Murphy, D-to-D pass out front. Shot, ricochet wide in the net. Murphy puts the pressure on, puts it deep into the corner. Vineyard's able to pop it out for the moment. D-to-D pass. R.J. Teal on the backside for SJP. With James Mullen trying to make something happen. Good job at center ice. Deflection back into the zone. SJP starting over again here. They'll come. Murphy's going to rush it in the zone with a backhand dump. Go back around the net. Cummings will be the first one to it. Sends it up to the top. It's intercepted by R.J. Teal. He dumps it right back in. Halby tries to put the boards, but it goes up into the net. It's going to be a face-off in the defensive zone. 2:19 left on the 5-minute penalty kill for the Vineyard. SJP trying to capitalize. Down one with 3:54 left in the second period. Stalemate on the draw, goes down into the corner. It'll be a race to get to it. Wiggin, first one there for the Vineyard, tying it up, sends it around. Sowers trying to deal with it. SJP handles it, settles it behind the net. Haywood puts it out front. Go back to Haywood. Assistant captain puts it to the middle. They're going to try out front. Nice shot. Backhand. Saved by Coogan. That was Jake Gargajulo with a backhanded opportunity in front. Nice shot on net. Saved by Coogan. Face-off's going to go on that far side dot. For the Vineyard, you got Gregory, Sauer, Wiggin, Mattel. Gregory tries to send it all the way around. It's a foot race to keep it in, and they do. Finney and Short was able to keep it in the zone. Two Vineyarders, 3 SJP on the boards doing battle, trying to dig this puck out. Vineyard tying it up for the moment. Wiggin will come out with it. Go around behind the net. He takes a good body by Short. Again, tying it up. Vineyard trying to tie it up on the boards. Hit by Gregory. Oh, that's going to be a puck coming. Wiggin took a hit away from the puck from Finney and Short. took a big hit away from the puck. They're going to get Vineyard for an interference. Oh, they're going to call it a hit to the head. Head contact with interference. So Finian Short will go for 2 minutes to the penalty box. 1:17 remains on the Vineyard penalty. We'll be playing 4-on-4 for at least the next 1:17. The Vineyard's got Williamson, Callahan, Lockus, and Cummings out on the ice. They win the face-off. They kick it over. It's going to come to Cummings. Cummings walks it up. Wrist shot blocked by Murphy. Nice block by Murphy in front of the net. Murphy's doing battle down behind the net. He's going to try to bring it out now for SJP. Tries to get out, and he does. Lockus will handle it and dump it right back into Murphy. Murphy, a D-to-D pass over to RJ Teal. SJP coming the entry. James Mullen doing the work. Sticks fly. Mr. Mullen stick one up into the screen. Lockus comes out of the scrum with it. He'll center it, push it up to Williamson. He'll skate it. He's going to go center ice. Oh, they're going to call an offsides on Callahan and Williamson. They thought they timed it up right, but the ref was right there. So still 4-on-4 hockey for another 38 seconds until the Vineyard penalty expires, and then St. John Paul has 1 minute and 21 seconds remaining on their penalty. We've got 2 minutes 13 seconds left in the second period. Your Vineyarders 2, SJP the second 1. Cummings behind the net, good grab, good body control. He's looking up. He's going to skate it near side. Out of the zone, center ice, entering the offensive zone. Drop pass to Medeiros. Swings it far side to Lockus. Lockus is going to dump it deep off the boards with body contact. Cummings and Medeiros down low to try to get it. Medeiros comes out with it. He's looking for help. He's going to go center. He shoots. Goal! Snuck it in 5-hole. McAleese was down there. It just between the pads. Vineyard capitalizes on the 4-on-4 ice. Your Vineyarders with 1:40 left in the second period go up 3-1. Nice low shot by Medeiros. He didn't rush it and try to rip it up high. He went down low and beat the 5-hole. 15 from 28, so that's Cummings to Medeiros. 1:40 left in the second period to put the Vineyard up 3-1. So there's discussion here at the scorer's booth about who and what and when they can come out. SJP thought they would come out of the box with the score. Ref explains that it'll remain 4-on-4 for 6 seconds. The Vineyard penalty will expire. And he said SJP's got to stay in for the next 49 seconds. Draw at center ice. SJP retains possession, dumps it in the zone. No icing. The Vineyard's back to 5 skaters. They'll be 5-on-4 for 38 seconds. Vineyard's going to give chase. This one goes all the way down. No ice. It's waved off. Williamson looks center and pass. He's got him out front. Height. Juicy. Good save by McAleese. A little shenanigans after the whistle, but no call. Vineyard, good opportunity there. Height had a good one. So the Vineyard still on the power play. Up a man. 28 seconds. Gregory. Lockus, Medeiros, Mattel, and Height. It's a draw. SJP gets their hands on it and sends it all the way down. That was Murphy who sent it for the ride. 15 seconds remaining on the power play for the Vineyard. Gregory, cross ice for Height. Height's going to enter with a head of steam. Shot. Oh, just missed wide up high. Mattel's there to keep it in the zone. He's going to try to drop it down to Medeiros. 1 second. We're going to be full strength for both teams. 5-on-5. Low sneaky shot. Rebound. Good save by McAleese. Joe Medeiros put Down low, he got his pad all the way down, kicked to the side, then made a secondary save off of Gregory. Another low shot off the rebound. Another save, McAleese. He is all over it today. Vineyard 4 scoring opportunities in less than 30 seconds, but McAleese shut the door. Face off to his right side. 30 seconds, we're at full strength, 5-on-5. 30 seconds remaining in the second period. Your Vineyard is 3, St. John Paul the second 1. Out front, the captain, wrist shot just deflected wide of the net. Kokoska, the delivery man, puts it out front, up, kicked away. Kokoska and Callahan doing battle. SJP gets a stick on it and sends it all the way down to Coogan. He has to play it and cover it up. So there'll be 11.5 seconds left in the second period. That was number 11, Jake Gargiulo, who sent that for a ride and down on Coogan, forced the face-off to Coogan's right. Face-offs, one, Kokoska takes it, dumps it out of the zone for the moment. SJP tries to dump it back in, but Kokoska rips it back down deep, and that'll do it. Oh, Callahan trying to get sneaky in the slot. Almost had something there. So stay tuned with us. We'll give you our digital catalog and program where we show you all of our island sponsors in periods. We're proud to show our sponsors. So at the end of the second period, your Vineyard is 3, St. John Paul the second 1. We'll see you shortly for third period action. All right, we're back. Third period action. Look at our third period team corporate sponsors. Martha's Vineyard Integrated Services, Matt Rodenbaugh and all the gang over there. They've got your low voltage and high voltage needs, Perry Electric. They got your home audio and visual smart home. Set up your Wi-Fi, internet, all your audio, video, Wi-Fi technology. Give them a jingle. They'll set you up. And then the other side, you got Bobby Perry and company at MV Mini Splits. They got all your HVAC needs ready. Installs, quotes, service. Give Bobby and Laura a call over at MV Mini Splits. Proud third period sponsors of Vineyard Boys Youth Hockey. Catch them bottom right-hand corner of our screen. MVIS and MV Mini Splits. Couldn't do it without them. So the Vineyard up 3-1. Third period action about to begin. 15 minutes left of hockey in the regular season. Teams will find out final seedings on Saturday morning and hopefully schedules for the following week. A lot of Cape and Islands teams in the mix in Division 4, some in 3, and obviously Falmouth over in Division 2. Callahan will be on the drop, accompanied by Height and Williamson. Lacus and Mattel behind him. Ooh, nice entry by St. John Paul, number 12, Finian Short. Beautiful wrist shot from this near side. Had to be gloved by Coogan. Face-off will be to his right. Want to say hello to the Mazzano family. We love us some Mazzanos from our days on the Cape. Nick, number 31, the freshman on the roster here. Three to 1, your Vineyarders lead. 30 seconds gone in the third period. We got 3-1 on the scoreboard. We'll get up to speed. Thank you to our viewers. SJP keeps it in for the moment. Lacus steps up, pushes it out. Finds Callahan, center ice, near side, enters the zone, drags. Looking for help, broken up. Backhand by Sebastian Trapiano. And here comes SJP out of the zone. Snapshot across the crease into the near corner. Bounces out towards the blue line. That's where Mattel will take it. He dishes it over to Callahan. 3-on-2, drop to Height, shot just wide of the net. Medeiros is there. Sends it over for Cummings, but waved away by SJP and out of the zone. That was 20 on your screen. RJ Teal called his name a bunch today. From that D position. Teal will handle it. Backhands it out of the zone. Cummings will play with it for a second. Looks backside to Halby. Halby's going to send it all the way around. SJP's there. Ruari Moore deep in the zone for SJP, but here comes the Vineyard. They try to tap it out to center ice. Medeiros will handle it and go wide. Cuts back middle, looking for some help. Shot, pad save by McAleese. Up top to Cummings at the point. D-to-D pass over to Halby. Halby looking inside the slot. Ooh, just intercepted. He's looking for Gregory. Jake Gargiulo on the interception. Low laser on the ice. Pad save, McAleese. Another save, McAleese in the bread basket. Traps it between his legs. Face-off will be to his right. McAleese has played a game today. I don't know how many saves he had, but he's certainly keeping SJP in this game. He's been busy. Ruli's going to be in on that right side with the delivery man on the dot. Sauer, far side. Wallman and Wigan, the law firm on the back. Puck squirts behind the net. SJP is going to try to break it out. Ruley keeps it in the zone for now. Dumps it deep. Center ice dumped in by Sauer. They're going to call it ice. He was about 1.5 inches off the red line. That's a tough one. Vineyard going to get fresh. Height. Callahan, Height, Williamson, Wallman, and Wigan. 12:22 left in the game. Vineyard is up 3-1. Around the backside, Williamson will be there to try to break it out. He's looking center. He's got Height. Tough one to handle. Height bats it down. Goes wide. Got a step. Shot. Oh, just off the post. Juicy out front. Shot. Rebound. McAleese. Oh, this kid's playing today. Beautiful secondary follow-up save by McAleese. That thing had net wide open. He was laying down. Still somehow got a body part on it. Vineyard resets. Mattel, the blue line. SJP hot out of the box on a fresh change. Ruari Moore is able to keep it in. Vineyard trying to break it out. They will. Williamson dumps it off to Height. Height's going to wrap around the backside of the net. Looks out front, center pass. Score! Callahan from Height. Callahan wrapped around the net. Soft touch on the stick of Callahan. He put it home. Height to Callahan. 4-1 for the Vineyarders. McAleese playing a hell of a game. Not much he could do there. Numbers weren't in his favor in front of the net. 11:32 left. Your Vineyarders extend their lead by 3. Gregory on the drop. SJP controls for the moment. Taylor Richardson and company will go deep into the zone. Jake Gargiulo's there. Snapshot, ricochet. Oh, tipped out front. Goal! Nice piece out front. We'll try to get you a number. Point man threw it on net. A dirty work looked like it might have been out front. I can't see a number. It looks like maybe 21. Taylor Richardson. I believe it was 20. RJ Teal from the point who put it in front of the net. And Richardson got a nice stick on it to hold it up out front and then jam it home so quickly. SJP responds. 4-2 your Vineyarders with 11:05 remaining. Score, 4-2. Defensive zone face-off. The Vineyard will get Callahan back on for the drop. Oh, big body on the backside. Going to get a whistle here. Cummings was wiped out on the play by number 3. Again, we don't have him on our roster. So the Vineyard's going to go up a man. The ref will discuss what the call is, or if it's a call. Not sure what it was. Do we know what the call was? I didn't see any, what he motioned, what he called it. Maybe a boarding. So the Vineyard's going to go a man up for 2 minutes with 11 minutes on the clock. Puck squirts loose. Mattel settles it at mid-ice. Over to Medeiros. Medeiros will bring it in. Medeiros goes far side to Gregory. Gregory to Mattel. Over to Gregory. Down deep to Medeiros. He looks in the slot for Gregory. Gregory will pull it back. Go down in the corner to Height. Height sends it out front. Ooh, just missed Lockus. He was all alone in front. Medeiros tries to send it in. It's deflected. SJP takes a swipe. It's just about out, and it is. Gregory's going to collect it and send it back to Mattel. Near side, Lockus. Shot just wide of the net. Face-off's going to be on this near dot. Ended up squirting out somehow. 10 minutes, 6 seconds left in the game. 109 on the power play for the Vineyard. The Vineyarders 4, St. John Paul the second 2. Kokoska on the drop. Down in the corner, Wigan gives chase. Nice body work. Cummings settles it at the top. To Callahan, back to Cummings. Cummings, back to Callahan. Down low, Kokoska to Callahan. It's getting good harass, good work by St. John Paul. 23, Chris Haywood. Great job. Callahan's going to enter the zone. Looking for some help. Kokoska's out front. He'll circle the net. Take a peek at what he's got. Out front to Cummings. Cummings fakes the shot. Back to Cummings. Down low to Kokoska. Cross ice pass to Cummings. Cummings, laser on net. Oh, it hits Wyatt Wigan right in the back. That one hurt. SJP sends it hard back into the defensive zone. Cummings will try to collect it. He had pressure from Finian Short. Long pass all the way over to Joe Medeiros, who gets a stick on it and goes into the zone. Short, quick turnaround, dumps it out, and Gregory will do chase. 9 minutes left in the game. Gregory looking for an opening. Didn't see it, pulled it back, takes a peek. It's going to send it up to Medeiros. Medeiros drags it. Nice move by Medeiros. Shot. Ooh, sends a rocket high over the crossbar off the glass. SJP is going to break it out the other way. Center and pass on Coogan. He kicks it out. Juicy opportunity off the rebound. Joe Medeiros harassing at the blue line. Joe's going to send it down in the zone. Should be. It is icing, a little bit too much on it. He was looking for height, but gave it a ride. Face off. Come all the way down. 8:22 left in the game. Vineyard 4, St. John Paul the second 2. Face-offs one. Murphy at the top. Wrist shot deflected. Oh, down low. Shot pad save. Coogan. Down behind the net. Center and pass out front. Nice opportunity for St. John Paul. Covered up by Coogan. 11. Jake Gargiulo was out front. Had an opportunity. Just got the tip of the stick on it. And Coogan was able to cover it up. Face-off to Coogan's right. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left. Callahan on the drop for the Vineyard. St. John Paul won it, but it squirted out of the zone. That was Gargiulo. SJP sends it for a ride in the zone. Gargiulo's going to go after it hard. Him and Halby will go at it behind the net. Halby comes out with it. Up to Jay Alton. Jay Alton's going to center pass it to Callahan. Callahan tries to chip it to himself. It's good for now and in the zone. Williamson's going after it. Good pinch by Halby to keep it in from that D spot. Alton does chase down deep along with Williamson. SJP, good pass, breakout, center ice. They're going to dump the puck. Oh, it goes up into the net. That was Ruan Moore. Should come outside of the zone. .732 left. Ro Huffam will take the drop. He's going to have Gregory. Nope, Gregory's going to take it with Huffam to his right. Medeiros to his left. Goes in the defensive zone. Cummings is the first one to it. He's going to wrap around the backside net, take a peek. He's going to skate it out. Looking for a stretch pass. Nothing's there. Far side. He's going to enter the zone with it. Far side boards. Looking for a center and pass. It's there. Medeiros broken up by SJP. Gregory settles it center. Shot. Oh, just wide. Had a good look at it. SJP tries to break it out. Medeiros holds it inside the line. Drops it for Gregory. Back to Medeiros. Medeiros behind the net with it. Taking his time. Taking a look. Over to Gregory. Back to Medeiros. There's center and backhand save, McAleese. SJP, nice drag, playing it out. Gargiulo, Finian short. Rides it up, he's ridden up into the boards by, punch thrown, no call. Gregory did a good job with the body to ride him up into the bench. Roe Huffam takes a hit from behind, arms are up. It's going to be a penalty on St. John Paul here when they touch it. Should be a cross check from behind on St. John Paul. Number 16, James Mullen will go to the box for the cross check. 6:24 left, 4-2 your Vineyarders. They'll be a man up for the next 2 minutes, unless they can put one in the net. Face-off's going to go all the way down. The delivery man, Koska, will be on the drop. Callahan, Wigan, Cummings, and Williamsons will join him. Oh! Callahan and the delivery man, a little pirouette. Vineyard retained possession. Callahan drops it to Cummings. Cummings will work it down low. Shot deflected by the defender. Behind the play by Wigan. He catches a stick in the gut for it as a thank you. Callahan overskates it. SJP deep in the zone. Nice body by Callahan. The delivery man, Cummings, Kokoska will enter the zone. Going wide. Drop pass for Callahan. Callahan off the boards to Cummings. Cummings looking. Callahan. Tried to get it to Kokoska. Good interception there by Sebastian Trepiano. Out of the zone. The Vineyard resets. Here comes Cummings from that deep position. Puts on the brakes. Drops it for Williamson. They're in no hurry. They'll come near side for Height. He's looking for help. Drops it to Gregory. Gregory in the slot, wrist shot, pad save, McAleese. Joe, cross ice pass, Height scores! Good work by the Vineyard on the power play. Medeiros saw it in the crease, sent it near side to Ryan Height, who put it home. Vineyard scored 1 on a shorthanded today and 2 on the power play. Special teams looking good. 5:14 left in the game. Your Vineyarders 5. SJP 2. SJP entering the zone. Nice shot on goal. That had eyes. Saved by Coogan. Vineyard. Middle ice pass off Ruli's stick, deflected. SJP turns and burns the other way into the zone. Dump it deep around the backside. Cummings will go for it. Cummings leaves it. SJP out front, shot, save. Coogan, rebound, Juicy. SJP backside. Shot, goal. Finian short. We got an injury on the play. Finian short scores the goal for SJP. Cummings was down. We're glad he's okay. So the goal will count. Vineyard up 5-3. 4:37 left. So SJP not going anywhere. Twice now the Vineyard scored and SJP's returned the favor. Oh boy, that was a quick one. Wow, Height left it for the captain, the senior on senior night. Callahan delivers side up high. Vineyard goes up 6-3. 4:30 left in the game. We've had 3 goals in about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Great action here. Good to see the senior captain get on the board at senior night. Second goal. Big night for the senior. Love to see it. SJP working it right back, though. No lay down. They're going to have it in the slot here. Taken by the Vineyard. Halby's going to try to bust it out. Leaving it for Medeiros. He's going to get there. Oh, good pick by number 11, Jake Gargiulo. Beautiful play. What's the penalty here? Oh, they're going to get Medeiros with a hook after the fact. Come on. Gargiulo picked his pocket. They both spun around hip to hip, and they're going to give Medeiros a hook. I didn't see it at all. So SJP not going quietly. 4 minutes left. They're going to go a man up for 2 out of the 4. Vineyard trying to get it out of the zone. It's kept in by St. John for the moment. High and off the glass. It squirts out. Gargiulo collects it. He'll bring it into center ice. He'll be bullied there by Callahan. Vineyard unable to get it out off those boards. Backside pass broken up by Alby. Callahan will collect it in the corner. He'll go high and off the boards up into the Vineyard bench. Face off back into the zone, far side. 3:27 left in the game. Your Vineyards are up 6-3. They'll be on the penalty kill for 1:25 of the 3:27 remaining. Vineyard will possess it. Halby will have it in the corner. Goes up and out of the zone. Oh, here we got a foot race. Gregory's going to be there. The goalie, McAleese, has to come out and play it with the threat of Gregory coming in the zone. The delivery man's going to get there. Shot. Save. McAleese in the breadbasket. Good pressure by the Vineyard shorthanded. Face off to McAleese's left. Gregory's going to take the drop. He's out there with Kokoska, Lacus, and Mattel. Vineyard wins it. Tries to drag it in deep. No doing. Murphy. Good job settling it for SJP. They're able to swing it far side. Looking to break it out. Sizzle pass here is going to enter the zone. Just a little too far. Vineyard's able to grab it, send it all the way down. That was James Mullen on the entry. Gargiulo will grab it behind the net and head for the rush. Far side. Mattel meets him there. He has to go off the boards, tries to get it to himself. A little overextended. Vineyard's able to clear it all the way out. By McAleese outside the crease. SJP on the rush. They'll come near side this time. He's got space. Shot. Oh, he had some daylight there. Snapped it a little high and up over into the net. Face-off will be in the zone. 2:22 left in the game. 19 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Vineyard. Vineyard. Lacus sends it all the way down and out. McAleese plays it to the stick, settles it for R.J. Teal. Murphy's able to backhand it into the zone. Lacus is the first one there. He tips it out, sends it out to Mattel. Mattel will skate it to center ice. He'll dump it alertly. Oh, doesn't make it. Hits his teammate. Gets stuck at the blue line. Here comes St. John Paul. Jake Gargiulo. Called his name a lot here late in this game. The Vineyard trying to break it out of the zone. SJP being stingy, but here comes the Vineyarders. 2-on-2. They can hustle. Center and pass broken up by R.J. Teal. And St. John Paul will go the other way. Sebastian Trapiano takes a big hit by Wigan on his entry. Good clean hit by Wigan. Gregory is going to catch it in stride. He's going to try to pass it far side. Oh, he had height, but just intercepted. Nice play there by R.J. Teal. Height behind the net, looking for help. Tries to center it off the boot. Gregory's trying to forecheck it, keep it in the zone. Well played in the corner by Medeiros. He's battling on the boards with James Mullen. Breakout Waldman looking for Alton. Goes cross-eyed to Gregory. Gregory, nice shot up high, gloved around the face mask by McAleese. Face off to McAleese's right. 39 seconds and counting left in this one. The Vineyard up 6-3. So both teams will wrap this one up tonight. Wait till Saturday to hear what the official rankings are and where they stand. Both teams will be in the playoffs. We know that. They're in the top 32. It's a matter of when and where and who. The delivery man on the faceoff wins it. Oh, sorry, JP wins it. They'll try to skate it out. Pressure by Rulli. Rulli keeps it in the zone for the moment. He'll go to the corner for it. SJP center and pass. Broken up by Sauer. He'll pull it out of the zone. Now he'll dump it. Deflected off the stick, up and out. 21 seconds remaining in the game. Again, we want to thank our seniors. Tonight was senior night. If you tuned in or you missed it before the game, we got to honor Wyatt Wiggin, the captain, Griff Callahan, and Big Joe Medeiros. Thank you to them and all their hard work, and of course their families. We always recognize the families for all their hard work and support with the Boosters Club. Squirts loose out front, Juicy. Save, McAleese kicks it to his right side, and that'll do it, folks. Vineyard will get out of here with a 3-goal win. Final, your Vineyarders 6. St. John Paul the second 3. We'll leave you running live through the handshake, and then we'll wrap this one up. But again, senior night, want to thank our seniors, can't say enough, for all their years. Griff Callahan, the captain, Wyatt Wiggin, Joe Medeiros, great home final win for them before the playoffs start. Good way to finish. Now the hard work starts. Catch your seating. Go catch some wins. Thanks for joining us. For Chad Mattel, I'm Ryan Rulli. Have a great night.